Hello and welcome to another Kia Electric News episode. It's head unit update time again. Joy. Hyundai Kia Genesis EU Maps and Infotainment Update 23.11.02 was released last Monday, the 6th of November. This would have been the highlight of the week, but it was quite disappointing for Kia owners. There were improvements in the charger finder split screen, new energy usage split screen, at least in the EV6 anyway, more voice commands, small changes to navigation. One of the best things was the audio volume levels were also remapped, just like in the October US version. My audio actually sounds a hell of a lot better now. There was no wireless CarPlay or Android Auto wireless update, apart from for the Kia EV9 and Hyundai Kona MY24 with the new connected car navigation cockpit, which is CCNC for short. So always use that instead of the full thing in the future. I do not expect it for our cars with the Gen 5W head unit because it was also missing from October Korean and US updates. Amongst things missing was there was no percentage state of charge in the route planner for Kia EVs, but strangely EU Ioniq 5 did get the new feature according to some comments on my video and the thread I found on Ioniq forums. This is a bit of an oversight, so what gives? Could they be staggering the update because of using the feature puts a load on their cloud services? Don't know. After all the disappointment, I have some breaking news on an undocumented feature of the new update. Chaz Painter in my video comments asked me if the rules of battery preheating have changed in the update, because he can now set his very local fast charger as destination and the battery heater comes on immediately. So I got Brian too to go and test this, and now you can watch this little video segment. Chaz Painter in the comments just asked me if the rules for charging preheating have changed, because he did his local charger, set it as destination, and the preheating came on. So I'm just going to do that. Keep an eye on the screen.
The route guidance will start now.
Yeah, I can hear it revving up. Indicator should come on in a minute. You can definitely hear the heater running, but the indicator's not come on. Maybe it's got to warm up first. There we go. And battery care is now putting 5.2 kilowatts in. So he's absolutely right, and there goes the heater coil. So, and there's the new split screen with the battery care info going on. So I'll stop it, and it's gone off. Yeah, bang on, Chaz. I think you've made a discovery there. I did a detailed video on the new update on Tuesday, which you can see here, and also a follow-up video that answered viewers' questions and covered more voice features. Mentioned the horoscope, which you can also see here. One of the features that was supposed to be included was there was supposed to be a new tunnel mode feature that auto-closed windows in a tunnel. The release notes even show the EV6 Ioniq 5 Gen 5W image of where you would turn it on, but from comments on my channel I've seen it does not work on the EV6, so it's another Kia mystery. Does anybody who's got a Gen 5W head unit manage to get it to work? Please let me know in the comments. I found the release notes were very misleading and next to useless. They just sort of seem to assume it will work in every car, and it just doesn't. The new energy split screen has also been confirmed to be missing from the Nero EV. And God knows why, unless because it's a different colour from the purple theme and they have to redo it and they haven't got round to it yet, but maybe it will crop up later. Fingers crossed. More facelifted EV6 renderings have appeared this week on various websites. Following last week's facelifted EV6 NY Mammoth rendering, we now have further 2 renderings, all with slightly different lights and grills. Links to all 3 of these are in the show notes and at the top of the screen. So let's go through them one by one. This is the rendering from Mocar. I'll stick the link up there. and another one from Auto Express. I'll stick the link up there. In the story part of the Auto Express thing, Auto Express claim it's come in the middle of 2024, so we are talking an MY25 model. As I've said before, I'm not that keen on this. Does it mean that the current shape EV6 will be regarded as a classic in years to come before they ruined it? Maybe. I put all three in one image so you can see them all together, so you can see the slight differences in the interpretations of these renders. So which one do you like the most? You can say none. The Korea Herald reports Hyundai is to develop its own cheaper batteries for EVs. Hyundai Motor Group is expected to develop its own cheaper lithium iron phosphate or LFP batteries for electric vehicles late next year to reduce dependence on China-made batteries, industry sources said Monday. According to media reports, under the 2-year joint project with Korea-based battery makers that started this year, Hyundai will complete development of LFP batteries in 2024. The batteries will be installed in Hyundai and Kia's small and entry-level electric cars and mid-priced EVs from 2025. So I'm guessing that would be the EV3, 4, maybe the 5 and the little EV2, which has been mentioned before. Cars Direct reports that Kia USA is politely asking dealers not to mark up the price of EV9s. This follows what happened with Kia EV6s in the US. This ripping off of consumers is referred to as price gouging in the US. Fingers crossed, you guys. On Monday, the EU Kia Connect version 2.1.16 was released on Android and iOS. This follows on from the week before, version 0.15. Nothing on screen has changed, but the Kia Connect store now works. My Android version did briefly display a pulsating charging icon on the home screen that disappeared the next day. They must have turned the feature off from the server side, so it's gone now. They also forgot to update the version number on the Android version. So we've had 2 releases of 2.1.15 on Android when it should have been 0.16. I did a screen recording of it to show the pulsating icon, so I'm not going mad. A publication called My London News reports that an Ioniq 5 was stolen in 5 seconds. Following on from Kia EV6 theft story from a few weeks ago, we now have what is reported to be a spate of Ioniq 5 thefts. This one was very similar circumstances to the EV6 story in that the guy was on holiday and it was taken and he saw it on security cameras. If you watch the video, you can see it was taken in seconds with what looked like a cloned key. The article mentions Ioniq 5s are second most stolen EV after Nissan Leaf, quoting a leasing option study that claims to have obtained data under a Freedom of Information request about stolen cars. If Ioniq 5 is runnable, then I'm pretty sure the EV6 and other EGMP platform cars will be the same. So it's time to take extra precautions. So I've got a stop lock. I always put it in valet mode. Other people swear by third-party special immobilizers, which sound pretty good. This could have been prevented if only Hyundai Group had implemented a simple pin to start like Tesla does. Links to all stories can be found in the show notes in the description. Thank you for watching.